There's 2 people here so far.
Welcome everybody. We're just kind of waiting for things to get started up. Looks like the game might start as early as about 2-3 minutes, probably be a little longer. This is Ninja Cow. We're just kind of hanging on. Oh, Beer Bowl isn't a very good competitive match. Or map. Really? Oh. It was one of the maps, was it summer? And I tried to get the other team to play it just because we know it pretty well, and they didn't go for it.
You talking about Beer Bowl?
Yeah, Shadowhawks just dissing the Nighthawk map. It was featured in the June 2010 episode or magazine of map makers.
What do you have against Beer Bowl? I mean, it's a solid map.
The version 4 has a secret place too.
I need some help.
Maybe soon we'll have a teleporter.
And humping cows? Can't complain
Oh,
about
and
that.
Humpy Cows. I actually did not know they were there.
You didn't know there was a beer bottle.
I didn't know there was a beer bottle. I don't pay attention to the maps when I play them. I try to get the point. I'm kind of one of those tryhards who play to win. So when I found the humping cows, I had to take a picture.
Okay, good. And did you like post it somewhere?
I did. I posted it to Steam.
Have you ever? You should post it on Reddit. Have you ever seen the? Are they Photoshop wars? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, the R Photoshop Wars.
Oh, that is the best thing to waste time watching ever.
Yeah, definitely. What, the number one picture on Photoshop Wars is the Obama one?
I like them all. I haven't found one I don't like. I mean, my son and I were. He plays trombone, and we were looking at the trombone player kid like blasting the dead squirrel with a trombone.
I've never seen that one.
It was awesome.
Have you looked at our birds with arms?
No,
All right, go check it out right now.
I got work to do. I'm not going to get paid if I do that. The Nighthawk TV network will probably like kick me off the network if their filters see me doing this.
Okay. He'll ban you if you don't focus on this.
Yeah, probably. We have people joining in. We don't quite have quorum yet, but we'll get on there. I'll just say this right now. I'm digging Bertito because he's like. I was watching him warm up when there's only 2 people, and he was doing some pretty killer rollouts actually. So it might be fun to watch his rollouts.
So, do you want to spend a little bit of time and talk about this map?
We can talk about this map. We can talk about the teams. What should we start out with? Let's start out with introducing ourselves, right?
Sounds great.
Hi, everybody. This is Heavy Weapons Cast. This is about our 8th episode, maybe. We are Nighthawk, the master map maker of Beer Bowl and other famous maps. Say hi, Nighthawk.
Hey.
We have world-renowned heavy Ryan McDaniel, a.k.a. Finn Human, a.k.a. other things, but mostly Ryan McDaniel.
Mostly that. How you guys doing?
And I am Coney Island Whitefish Ninja Mookow, absolute noob. And this is Heavy Weapon Cast. We call it Heavy Weapon Cast because we're heavy weapons guys, but we do understand the other classes except for Scout, which is a conversation maybe we can have, because I really... I was watching, talking about Reddit, I was watching the is it True TF2? And there's a discussion going on there about, well, in Highlander, what do Scouts do? And I resisted the urge just to say make points for heavies. But
they're a meat bag. That's all they are.
That's a discussion we could have. But what I did add into the discussion because what they missed, which was kind of funny in my opinion, is that they scout. Right? Because they see more of the map than anybody else. They say, where the teleporter is, where the dispenser is, where the sniper is, and then they die.
They're an important class, even if you don't think about it. Every class in Highlander is important.
Okay. Would you rather have a medic or a scout?
I would take a medic in a heartbeat.
Would you rather have a
scout
heavy or
in
a scout?
Own way. If it's say I'm in a plat league, I would rather have a plat scout than probably a plat medic.
You're kidding me. No.
I would take it because plat scouts are ridiculous.
All right, it's Photoshop battles. Bertito is actually the heavy, and Bertito should be playing demo because he rolls out. Del Coniger, I played with him before. He's like quacking into the microphone. Maybe I need to turn that off. All right, I think I got him turned off. He's quacking. That's very cool. Hey, so we can talk a little bit about the map. Do you wanna undo the title screen and just kind of buzz around a little bit, Nighthawk? I know you'll lag a little bit behind me, so I won't look at what you're doing because it'll make me crazy. This is the boathouse, also known the bathhouse, and it's in the building that's beside the main cat point. This is a symmetric map, so it's real easy to keep track of. It'll also be pretty quick because once it gets capped, I mean, what, in 6 minutes it's done, right?
Yeah.
Because each team has 3, is that right? So this ought to go pretty quickly today. The boathouse is what is hotly contested, and there is some health there, but no ammo. The deal with this map is there really isn't a lot of ammo, so your engineer is very required to get a dispenser up, and that's why I run around yelling, "Put dispenser here! Put dispenser here!" The center cap is in the middle. The sniper lanes are insane on this map, so if you're a good sniper, you're just gonna rock. There's like every lane shows like half the map to you. And so these are the battlements is usually where snipers hang out, although once your team takes a dominant position, they have the center and they push out to maybe some forward positions. I hate it when the sniper actually ends up treating the main cap as a battlement and getting in the middle, and then that can be very, very nasty. A lot of times teams set up a dispenser behind the columns, also known as palms. And let's see, if you go kind of behind the boathouse, there's a place that some teams might call the library for books. Maybe not library, books. I don't know why they're called books, but that's just kind of what it gets called. And there's a little in books on the other side of the boathouse. Books has the ammo pack, and a lot of times there'll be like a teleporter there or something. It's also a great place to hang out as a sniper. So if you actually go past the boathouse before you get to it, and that's the other ammo pack. There's only 2 ammo packs on the map. The books is behind the boathouse or the bathhouse. Anyways, we don't need to necessarily go into that. But battlements in yard, and then that's about it. Rollout, of course, important. I think with any cop map, first cap is key, and whichever team wipes first is key. You want to look for teams getting up onto the battlements really quickly and taking forward positions the second they sense that a team is wiped. And teams need to remember not to overcommit, because if you're on battlements and you're in forward positions and your team gets wiped, and the other team gets a major advantage. So I like to say keeping a couple players back, like an engineer and maybe a combo in the bathhouse or the boathouse, is always a good plan. Do you want to jump in there and make any comments? I'll be quiet for a minute.
No, you're okay. I was just gonna ask which combo do you think should be in bathhouse?
You know, I like the heavy and the medic. Either, I mean, we'll see. Like either by the palm, actually behind the cap, even if you cap the main point, you can hang out back there and build Uber, or else a heavy medic in the boathouse. So I guess I'd say that. I was playing Pyro in a scrim yesterday, and I was having a hard time in the boathouse.
Yeah, it's definitely a hard thing to try to assault, because demos or whatnot will just spam inside of that room.
Okay, so this was... Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, you're fine. You had mentioned that most of the time the dispenser is put by palms. Now, what do you think about the dispenser, instead of being put there, is put farther to the right, behind that other pillar?
Yeah, let's see. To the right. I actually see people put it to the left, close to the boathouse corner, because the steps that go up from the right below the boathouse near the ramp, that's actually a good place. And some teams I've heard, like, they don't even want to take the far steps ever, because it takes you so far away from being able to either rotate to boathouse or to main point. So that's a more popular place. I don't know. Let's see. I was requested. I really wanted to cast this team. One of my favorite players, and she's a medic. She's a plat medic. She's brilliant. Is Kai the Faux, F-A-U-X, or Fox? I really don't know how she says it, because anyways. But anyways, Kai is an amazing medic, and she's on this team. She's a plat medic, and of course people will know the player Polk as being an amazing heavy. They both off class on this team, and so it's kind of a fun team to see them in different roles. And of course they're not as good. I don't think Polk's anywhere near his heavy skills as any other class, and I don't know about Kai. I haven't really watched her. But anyway, so it's kind of fun. People know the players, and I thought this could be fun to watch.
Definitely.
Yeah, you know, and so everybody was cool and let us do this. So what we have is we have Kai on heavy. I thought that Polk was going to be playing medic, and maybe we should wait to call up what people are, because I think he's just kind of goofing around right now. I guess we should back that up. But I can actually introduce the teams. We have both of these are NA Silver teams, and one of the teams, the one with Polk and with Kai, are Silver, and North America Silver Attack on Hue, or Hu3, and they're playing the ricE clan. ricE has captains Shuang Li, the Asian, Wildline, which is the other leader. They are currently 1-2 in the division. They have one win against a 0-3 team, Cardiac Arrest, whose leader is Super Sad Face, who no doubt is sad because they're 0-3.
No.
Oh, poor Super Sad Face. Attack on Hue, I said leaders on Hue. Leaders Kai and Polk, Del Coniger, who I played with before. I think I might have played competitively as well at some point, so he'll probably smack me later about that. They're also 1-2. They have a win against a team called Bandit in preseason. That was the Borneo map. Except they really maybe should be called Disbandits, because they disbanded prior to that win. And so it was just a default win.
Wow.
Yeah, is that a bad joke? Disbandits? Okay. And then they did have a win against a team called 35th, which apparently has a poor attitude because there's all these mean comments, etc.
Okay, looks like we're starting.
Yeah, we got started? What? No, I think somebody faked this. Are we started, really? We started, no, we didn't notice. I was too busy having fun.
That's normal for us.
Okay, Kai goes with Uber, and the Bertito had crits, and he lost against the Uber. Blue has not taken the point yet.
Neither do Mass, but the blue team has an advantage.
Yeah, do you want to go through reading off the team quickly?
Certainly. I picked last time, so you pick this time. Which one do you want to start with?
Okay, we do have Medic Bulk, and Crazy Erica is Pyro. Kai the Bow is Heavy. We have Moof Sniper, Casual as Spy, Hibafrab as Scout, Cyan as Demo, and Sacred Dragon as Soldier. You go ahead, ending on Asian Shuang Li for red.
Okay, so we have Hulk as Medic, Crazy Erica, Spyro. We have Kai the Fox.
We just did that.
Oh, I'm sorry. You started on your red team.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, threw me off. I'm sorry, let's try it again.
Alright.
We have Foggy as Medic. We have Bertito as Heavy. We have Xuan Li as Spy. We have Warwick as Demo. We have Kizai as Pyro. We have Helikis. I think I said it right. As Scout, we have Wildline as Engineer. We have Alexia as Soldier. And we have Elu as Sniper.
Okay, perfect. Blue team, Hugh has taken the point, has held the point this entire time. They've set up a position with a sentry on the point. Demo is covering. We have a bombing soldier, Exia, who's really weak, down to a couple points. Gets taken out by Engineer Del Coniger.
Foggy is still running that crit streak, and Hulk is still running that regular Uber.
Bertito and Foggy are interested in kind of coming out on the right side here. Foggy's at 97% with that crits. He's going to do a heavy crits. No, he goes with the Demo.
Weight should be.
Demo crits are flying, but they're not really getting many kills. They get Hibafrab.
No, they're going to get the point though.
We got Polk
Spy goes down.
with Kai. Every time I see Kai, they're MGing with Polk and Kai, so I bet he's mentoring her a bit with this heavy skill.
What's better than a mentor that's a flat player?
I know. And I just dream of that.
Maybe one day you will be a mentor too.
Someday. Hugh continues to beat on ricE. Down to a minute left. Hasn't been any switching.
There was. They got a little bit.
Oh, yeah, they did. Just with that crits that came out.
Yeah.
Let's see, Blue has set up in the... They have their combo in the boathouse like I was talking about. Cyan's taking forward positions as a demo also in the boathouse. So they're taking a pretty hard boathouse. They have 2 damage classes in the boathouse and the medic and the pyro now.
Do you think that's overkill?
I don't know.
I mean, because you know the other team's gonna not go through boathouse. They're gonna come up through like calm.
I've heard the joke is kind of like, you know, worst teams like try to capture and hold the boathouse. I've seen a lot of good plat teams just, you know, go up the steps and kill people and come back down the steps and hide and just kind of do that cycle, and maybe getting some forward people like soldiers bombing.
Yeah, and I always thought that was a good idea. I don't. Whenever I play this map, I try not to be in the boathouse. I'd rather be on those steps fighting.
All right, Hu won that match pretty handily. Or that round, I guess. Ilu as illness. Ilu. Alright, we are hanging out again. I think actually ricE has won the original rollout for the point. We'll see if they can not wipe.
Yeah, Fog is still running with that crit streak, while Polk is still running with that regular oob.
Casual's behind the combo, looking like he's running. Maybe he's doing. He's not doing the Invisible Watch. Maybe he's doing Cloak and Dagger. He's looking for an advantage.
And Foggy pops that crit streak, taking out the heavy, and he's trying to take out the pyro and soldier now. Nope, switched.
Heavy gets stabbed. And ricE takes the point. I think they're named ricE perhaps because they're Asian, because Asian Xuan Li asked me to refer to him as Asian.
Oh yeah.
I'm not sure ricE is an Asian thing though. Certainly it is there also.
It's there and it's pretty big, but I think ricE is everywhere. It's just like grain.
I think ricE is a grain, right? I'm just not to be difficult.
So, Foggy and Polk both have 100% Uber.
Alright.
Like Polk popped the Uber charge going forward.
And got Xuan Li.
And got Foggy.
Oh, nice.
No, Foggy on backstab.
Alright, medic's down, and Red's 5 up, Blue's all up, so Blue should take advantage of this. Not only should they get the point cap, they should get forward positions.
And you see them pushing forward now with the heavy medic combo. Demo on point 2.
And you know, I'll have to say this, on this map, I like getting the dispenser. I think the dispenser is honestly pretty key because of the lack of metal.
It is.
Especially the lack of metal. You need to go way up on the point if you're heavy to get the metal. There's a stab on the heavy again.
I think
just pissing Bertito off.
The metal and the health combination is definitely a reason why you take out the dispenser. Because it's so far to get to the health, and that medic can only heal so many people.
Oh, Casual goes for the medic pick and doesn't get it. He's getting a lot of distance out of there, a lot of work out of that Cloak and Dagger just hanging back there.
He is. But he's number 1 on the team.
Absolutely. He's doing great. Sniper's Moof. He's got 10. And Ilu has 9.
It looks like ricE might recap this point.
Yeah, they're definitely, they're 6 on right now. And I want the snipers to be doing better. I'm telling you, I think this is such an easy sniper map.
It is, but the teams definitely can harass the snipers, though. As you see that pyro shooting flares towards them.
Yeah, Foggy's doing a good job. You see him using his cover to stay out of the sniper lanes? He peeked right when I said that. But... oh, and they go with their crits. The demo even fails to take out Kai.
The heavy.
Kai's gonna finally drop to the heavy from the collective damage, but that was not a good crit. So maybe their spy didn't give them good intel on where the combo was. You don't want to pop crits until you're pretty sure you're going to get good damage out of it.
Sure. So it looks like they're just going to hang back, wait for the Hu to push forward.
Yeah, Red's Exy is trying to find. He's kind of at the ammo, not getting many kills. He goes up on the battlements, harasses a spy.
And Hu brings forward an Uber while the pyro pushes them back.
Yeah, that's a good play from Kazia.
It
Asia?
was. They might end up getting this point, but let's see if they lose more than they gain.
All right, ricE has 31 seconds to defend, and they're pretty even numbers. I don't see where their medic is, unfortunately.
And they get the point.
The control point is being captured.
All right, so
Foggy's hanging back, trying to look for somebody to heal. Finally spots the pyro.
Our control point is being captured.
see that's what a scout does. He caps.
He does. He caps and he harasses.
Halix. I think it's like Daleks. Holix.
And ricE gets that
And
point right
Cyan
back.
does a crazy jump and ties to the mini sentry. Getting a little desperate to get on the point there. I guess I get it. They have like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
ricE wins. Schwan Lee is a
Nice.
spy. 20 points. Top fragging spy, and it's all due to that cloak and dagger and that patience where he was just sitting back and picking his targets. It creeps me out.
That scares me.
Yeah, no doubt.
Most of the time you'll just see fail stabs. It's
All right,
fine
demo-
if you don't have patience.
ricE again got out quick. Demo was up there and Scout was up there, and heavy
That
points.
demo dropped the medic.
Oh, nice. I didn't see that.
Oh yeah, he bombed in and dropped that medic quickly. So they'll have a full Uber advantage.
Control point enabled.
One of the games I play here is everybody on your team needs to touch the point before they back out, and that just kind of guarantees your team is aggressive. Because really, the aggressive team a lot of times wins that middle objective.
And I don't know if that's a fair statement, or it's fair to do that. Because,
Yeah.
I mean, you can push that point as much as you want, but you can still get wiped. And then what happens?
Yeah, I see a lot of teams like they're just too. One team's going to take the middle, and one team isn't. And the team that's afraid to go forward, usually is too passive, in my opinion.
Sure.
If you have a team that's not good at DM, maybe you back up. But if you have a team that's not good at DM, you might lose anyway. So,
And Hu
Bertito
pops
is
an
just
Uber?
being a beast. He's just doing whatever he can do and killing whoever he can kill. Oh, watch out behind you, Bertito. Yeah.
I don't think he can hear you.
Dell may not play a class on our Highlander team, but he's a talented singer-songwriter and DJ, is what people are saying in the, I don't get it.
I don't either.
Alright, and ricE takes the point. This is turning out to be a pretty even match. Red is continuing to be harassed by a soldier that poked out a boathouse in the books area.
The heavy's trying to be up on that ledge right where he should be.
Kai doing a lot of medic protecting, taking that role pretty seriously. Crit's
Yeah,
heavy coming
Crit's
over
heavy.
the. Oh, who got the
But a
heavy?
counter
It was
Uber.
Erica.
I think it's easy to say that he'll get that point back.
Yeah, the times Shuang Li gets the Asian gets found. He's on fire. He's running, trying to find his medic. He's going for help. It makes it.
It looks like Casual might be a little pissed off.
No bumps on my end, none. Yeah, what's going on with Casual?
I have no idea.
The Sacred Dragon's like, hush.
So ricE is now pushing forward. They have only a 6% Uber charge, which is really weird. Hulk drops. So
Move
Foggy-
drops, Casual drops, Heavy's down, Engineer's down.
Control point.
and
Yeah.
ricE caps that point.
Yeah, they
Now-
really didn't have more numbers. It's just they had more confidence, I guess.
They had a better DM. So then it looks like Foggy's just gonna hang back with the soldiers and the heavy. They have the full Crit's Creek. Let's see what they're gonna do.
Let's see, so Del Conager, I'm not really into his teleporter. It only gets you about 20 feet ahead.
Trolliporter.
No, I don't know, you know. I'd like to see, on red, I'd like to see Exia getting more damage. You don't want to see your soldier on the bottom right now. You want to see your soldier bombing and getting a lot of kills. I haven't really seen him doing a lot of kills.
Go find ricE's dispenser, because we actually just talked about this, and you had mentioned how you don't like it to be there.
No, that's probably, well, I mean, it's a dispenser. I don't like attacking from that area. I kind of like attacking from the corner, if anything, from behind the palm or the corner near boathouse, because it lets you swing and rotate to boathouse or to main, right?
So apparently, Joe, when he's at school, likes to wear his backpack on the front, so he acts like he's pregnant.
Okay. Oh no, that's cool. I do that
Okay.
sometimes.
That's your prerogative, man. You can do whatever you want. I prefer mine to be on my back.
I wear a fanny pack. So.
Oh, okay. Do you also have like the sun visor too?
No, I wear a fanny. I can't wear a sun visor because I'm balding. I wear a fanny pack, but I wear it on the front.
Oh, okay. You could have one of those traveler's wallets that you have like left inside of your t-shirts.
All right, it gets down to 11 seconds for ricE to win, and Hu caps the point.
It looks like ricE completely wiped.
This is do or die time. ricE is coming out. They're trying to group. They're having some anxious words and mumble, I'm sure. They come out the right lower.
And move
Spy jumps behind him. Going for the medic pick. This is like
crits demo.
Casual. Come on, man, you had it. Yeah, that's an excellent crit, and it did take a lot out. Four down. Now 3 on ricE.
I think you might just have this. That's a pretty nice comeback.
Yeah, that's good stuff. I'm going to have to say that I'm going to give this to Dell, the engineer. He's just kind of kept the dispenser up and the mini sentries protecting their back area.
Yeah. He doesn't have high points, but it's what he needs to do.
Right now, I was going to call it the big dick play of the game, right? But sadly, it's just an engineer doing his job. But I think he made the difference.
He did.
ricE gets a mini sentry on the point, finally starting to get a little aggressive. They do cap.
Oh, wow.
They're going to win. They're definitely going to win.
Wow. To the last second.
Wow, that was a good play. And you'll see, snipers are doing a little better now. They're finding their tick rates or whatever. All right, it's 2-1. ricE over Hu. ricE. Wait.
Hu tries to bomb in and take out that medic like they did last time, but it didn't work.
Yeah.
It looked like ricE was waiting for it. And a spy gets dropped on that heavy. That was it was casual.
Kai crests and peeks over the top. Needs to watch out. I don't see the sniper though. Sniper's down, I guess, on red.
Sniper's down on blue too.
Yeah, that's this map. You really gotta listen to the sniper calls if you're heavy. You know you can peek if the sniper's not there because nothing can really kill you.
So it looks like ricE pushed forward with a Kutzkrieg drop. Maybe 1 or 2 members of the blue team. We're gonna cap this point.
And Ilu's hanging way back. Gets a snipe on Kai. Oh, not back. I'm sorry. Ilu was on the blue battlements, so Ilu was actually aggressive. I was trying to find Ilu. I didn't see.
That's 100% Uber charge. Probably gonna give it to that demo man and push forward.
Yeah, Foggy's only at 50%, so he... if I was Foggy, I'd be dropping back behind Palm. That's exactly... kind of close to what he does. He wants to hang out near this dispenser.
Something I've been noticing, you mentioned that the engineer, Dell, was your number 1. I would say Kaiza. Because every single time Hu pushes forward with an Uber, Kaiza is there to push him back.
control point is being
Okay.
I
captured.
don't know if you.
Okay, so maybe we don't have the. I haven't seen a fail play yet, honestly. It's always easy to take a spy and see a failed stab, but that's not a fail.
Totally. I would say these Ubers, the Ubers that are coming from blue side, are having some really hard times, and I would almost call them a fail.
Yeah.
Because they pop instantly, and then...
Casual takes out
Nice
Bertito
backstab.
again. Sorry.
No, you're fine. That was really nice backstab. But, they pop the Uber, and then, his eye is there to push him right back.
Okay, yeah, I'll give you that.
Alert. The control
Kai
point
threw
is
his
being
poke
captured.
sandwich.
And Hu's fighting to get this point, and they might just get it. They have a demo spamming them.
Oh, they
And
did
they
it.
get it.
And their heavy medic are in the boathouse, which is a good power position. They didn't even need to use their combo to cap the point.
True. Foggy drops, giving Polk a 7% Uber advantage, so probably about 85 to 90 when he gets up.
Bertito is in a. Do you see where Bertito is? That little place. You can actually fire through the bricks and hit the point from there.
The control
It's
point
a nice heavy place actually right there. Yeah,
captured.
that's a heavy trick right there because you shoot from your eyes, not from your gun.
Yeah. You go off to that dot.
So it's actually hard to hit heavy there. I've been able to clean up a point before from there, and probably people were pissed off when it happened.
Now, you like this map as a heavy, correct?
I do like this map as long as you can stay alive. If you die a lot, you end up the whole time you walk out, right?
And a spy tries to get the medic, it's a fail stab. I'm sorry.
Yeah, Shuang Li, the Asian, gets caught by Kai.
But Foggy still drops, and Polk has that Uber. And they're just hanging back, waiting.
Yeah, this is what they're doing. They're playing real passively. They know that they're going to have to contest the points. So they're going to wait for ricE to make a drive. Bertito's
That's a
getting a
really
little
good play.
anxious and getting over aggressive. It's going to pay for that.
And the Pirate's doing a great job too, spy checking. I mean, he just catches Shuang Li all the time.
Wildline again. I like Wildline's aggressive nature, getting those mini sentries up on the point. It was a good play last match. We'll see if it pays off.
He's definitely an aggressive engineer.
Dell's been much more passive, just trying to protect the backfield and keep the bombers and the flankers off.
It shows you a difference between engineers and how they can play them. Foggy drops again. Polk still has that Uber. They haven't used it yet. But they,
Yeah, they do use it right now, and they're going to have to contest the point or get it back quickly.
Alert. The control point is
they
being
are.
detected.
It's just
I
that
was
heavy
surprised
medic
they
there
didn't
on the
step
point.
up on the point. They could have contested that. They had an Uber. They just need to step on the point, although they're capturing it right back.
Mission ends in 60 seconds.
Exia's thinking about bombing out. But they're actually concerned about Sacred Dragon, who's just messing with people in the back end. His forward position is obviously the battlements.
Alert. The control point is being contested.
Scout on the point, trying to do a little bit of capping, but falls back.
You have 14 seconds. If you can hold it for 14 more seconds, they're going to win. They start to lose the point, but manage to contest it.
ricE is bleeding a little bit. That
ricE
looks
is
like
bleeding a lot.
you might get this.
I love a close game.
I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
Who gets
And they
engineer
cap.
Dell. And the Uber just to bleed off the last seconds of the overtime.
That was a good win.
Yeah, Polk's probably played in a couple competitive games. He knows what a medic should do and when he should do it, right?
Yeah. He might have just played in a couple, right? I think if you understand how your role works and you've played Platinum with other people like that, you understand their roles too.
I'm a pretty good medic, although I don't like to play it. You've only seen me do that a handful of times.
Yeah. Well, you've seen me play competitive as medic, and it wasn't that pretty.
1. Control point enabled.
Oh, that's probably my worst round
The
ever.
thing is, Kai is my favorite medic ever. Not a heavy, right?
Why is he your favorite?
She is my favorite ever because she did a great job whenever we played with her. She would be, her calls were so good. It would be something like, you know, heavy soldier with me, demo on the flank, scout and spy left in 15 seconds, and then she'd get people positioned and they go in. So she wasn't just saying 20%, 30%.
She was telling people their placements.
She was, and you know, maybe it wasn't always the right advice, but it was a heck of a lot better than having people guess. And
Yeah.
she was helping time it. It looks like they're taking the point. Even the sniper's taking a forward spot on the point to turn that into his battlements. Luke gets a snipe on Wild Line. Luke gets a snipe on Alex.
Something I haven't really noticed this round is the snipers.
Yeah.
They've been really just picking each other off, and that's about it.
Luke's really lighting it up right now. I like that he got forward. Ilu got moved there. Alright, we have ricE trying to climb the hill. Polk is currently, what's Polk at? 88%, so can't contest quite yet. If they lose it and if they can
Foggy
keep
just
numbers,
dropped.
they will contest.
And they pop that Uber and go forward.
Yeah, this time they actually step on the point, which I like better.
Something I also thought was really cool is they went in Uber heavy and also Uber pyro.
Yeah, Polk was flashing both. You see that more and more in like as the divisions get higher, the medics are able to maintain 2 damage classes.
Well, I'm just excited that they were doing the pyro. Like, that's one of the classes that don't often get Ubered, but they're fantastic when they do.
Yeah, I agree. Well, I was saying that last week. I played a scrim against a team that had Satan on it just as a ringer, and he got every Uber, and it was a pain in the ass.
So ricE is contesting this point heavily. Hu lost their spy, heavy, demo, and engineer all in this push, and it looks like ricE might just get it, and they do.
ricE gets it. Let's see what kind of positions they take. They leave the dispenser, which I think they should focus a little bit on the dispenser. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm just crazy about that. I don't know.
Well, the pyro, sorry, the spy's trying to drop it, but all he has is his pistol.
Oh, and he
gets
gets
dropped by
dropped
heavy.
in the back by Kai. Nobody expects heavy behind you.
No one ever expects a heavy on.
And Hu just goes ahead and storms the point. They're going to get this. I can just tell with the confidence they're playing with right now. Engineer on the point, sniper, soldier, heavy drops, but they have plenty.
Yeah.
Dell is dominating Shuang Li, the spy. So we have an engineer dominating a spy. We always like to see that.
Polk has about a 40% Uber advantage on top of Foggy.
Yeah, and if you want to take a look at the dominations on blue versus red. Tell me that blue is out DMing red, at least. Maybe not the game plan or the teamwork.
No, by a lot. The dominations are higher. Also, the point-wise is way higher for Hu than it
Polk's
is
got
for ricE.
1.
91.
Mission ends in 30
And Dell has
seconds.
71. Maybe, mostly from teleports, I'm guessing.
Alert.
Probably.
The control point is being captured.
Kai has 4 dominations at this point.
That's just a good old heavy play.
Alert. Our
Alright,
control
ricE
point
tries to contest because they have 11 seconds left. Focus has Uber. Needs to
And
get the heavy on the
pops it.
point. Oh,
All he has to do is stand at that point.
too late. This is going to be a rough go for Hu if they try
But
to
that
cap.
power's going to push back that demo. They might hold it.
Oh wow. Yeah. Blue is fully up. Red is bleeding. They're going to cap this, and they only have 5 seconds. They cap, they win.
demo medic trying to harass the point, but I don't know if they can do much.
The control point is being contested.
And Hue wins.
I'm almost certain that that this was a game that was just right on the edge. One of these teams is going to win.
I can almost guarantee that. Is it possible to have a tie in this in Highlander?
No. It's the first person to with Koth is first person to 5, I think. First team to 5.
What if a server or something went down? Like, is it completely impossible to tie?
Yeah, because it's like the first person to a certain score. I think it's 5. So if the server crashes, you just start. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Servers do recognize win conditions, but you would just know that okay, that's 5-2. You keep count, right?
Yeah.
I don't, because I'm mindless.
I was thinking, what if it's 2-2 and then the server goes down?
I kind of have a general sense of I'm a soccer player, right? I have a general sense if we're winning or not, but I lose count of goals even if they're all mine or they're not all mine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like somebody's like, dude, do you know you scored this many goals? And I'm like, no. Did we win?
Did I get more than the other person?
Yeah, exactly. So let's see. Here's the conversation. What does a scout do in a Highlander match? What's your perfect scout do? I'm looking for the best scout in the world, and he needs to name the 5 things a scout does other than make points for the other team's having.
He scouts. He
So
jumps around.
match comms, yeah.
All right. I would think he tries to pick off the medic.
Okay, so yeah, that's hard, but yeah, okay, some good scouts could do that, like medic picks.
Yeah, if you can jump around and strafe enough, you can drop that medic.
Place yourself on that darn point, mister.
That it?
Other than that, I can't really think of much else. I'm not a scout.
Like if I was a heavy and I kept on getting sniped by Moof, and I was on blue, I would be asking Hallex to. Did I do that right? Yeah, I'd be asking Hallex to, hey, can you start harassing their sniper more? Because you can certainly harass snipers as a scout. No problem getting behind lines and even if it takes bonk or whatever, and just capping a sniper from the side, or at least making him nervous enough not to just sit there and scope at a doorway and wait for you to walk out, right?
Yeah. All right, so we've named 3. What are the other 2? Anyone in the audience have any idea what a scout does?
Yeah, I don't play scout.
I don't play
Pisses
scout.
people off.
I have enough trouble aiming to begin with. Slaps balls against the ground. Alright, he does that. Yeah, slaps balls
Meat
against
shots.
your face too.
Meat shots, but it's easier to meat shot a sniper because he's not even looking, right? You just get behind him and bang, bang.
Well, a heavy too. If you're playing against a bad heavy, easy meat shots.
Yeah, but come on, this is silver. There's no bad heavies, right?
Right. I'm sure we can find 1 or 2. What else?
I
don't know.
I would like to see a scout do one of 2 things, like during a crits or an uber, to run behind and to flank from the right, because everybody runs from a crits, right? They kind of watch the crits too. So if crits is happening, people are going to start evacuating to the boathouse. Get in the boathouse and just say, no, my boathouse. You need to decide if you're going to die to me or to the crits.
Yeah. Well,
Making teams and players make choices. Am I dying from this or dying from that? We actually started, by the way.
Yeah, we did. A quick thing. You had mentioned that if you see a crit screen, you run forward
4, 3, 2,
at the crit screen.
1.
Did I say that?
You had mentioned that before, that if you see a crit screen and you're with your medic, you will run forward and get killed just to push it back.
I would do that sometimes. You're not going to get away. If there's a crits demo, he's going to kill you anyways, right?
Yeah.
So I would much rather create a problem for them and let my medic get out and die, right?
Yeah. But
Every
then-
time you turn around and run, I mean, if you've got a plat demo and he's got a crit screen, you're dead if he wants you dead. So you might as well just provide problems for him and make him waste a couple stickies on you.
Sure.
I'm not sure that's a good strategy. That's one of my worst strategies actually, but that's what I might do. All right, so what we have is we have ricE, who's now blue because they switched teams. They took the point early. They've had it for about 30 seconds.
Captured.
Both teams have 100% Uber. Foggy's almost about to drop. It looks like ricE is really hurt. 4 out of their 9 players are all hurt.
Now you see, Kai jumps into that little slot again, the little heavy spot.
Control point is being
Kai's getting like 99, if not 100% of all the heals from Hulk. This is definitely a heavy medic-driven duo with the rest of the team built around them.
Do you think that's something that they need to change if they're going to go higher up in the leagues?
I don't know what
Kai-
their goal is. I really don't know. I might think that I said that wrong on purpose. Might think that they're just doing this to have a ball.
Sure.
Hey, wouldn't it be funny if I was the medic and you were the heavy? Do you think they'd let us be in silver? I bet they would.
Alright, I can see that.
Our
That'd be
control
fun.
point is being captured.
All right, so smart plays from Hu right now. They're just being really passive. They now have their level 3. They're
And
going to
ricE
hang
goes
back there
forward
with
with
the
the
counter Uber, flashing the heavy and maybe the pyro. Yeah, double flashing. And then
Ever does a
protect
good job
the run.
blowing back the Uber.
Shuang Li and Hezia, which I'm saying wrong, is down.
Foggy drops, giving Hulk probably a 40% Uber advantage.
Oh, Raz, I love playing heavy. I haven't played heavy in 6s. I played heavy in a silver 6s match this Wednesday. It was Lakeside, and it was silver, so it wasn't like iron or anything. But it really kind of pissed off the other team. And at one point, I was even like throwing them sandwiches and stuff, and I had like I was looking at the logs. I had a 3.5 and then a 4 kills per death.
Alert.
And
The control point is being
actually on
captured.
Reddit they were posting that they didn't have a very fun match because this other team plays heavy the whole time. And I felt bad. I was throwing them sandwiches, man.
Moo Cow, you were that person, weren't you?
I was that person, but I
The
only
one
play
person
heavy.
on the other team
It's
that
not.
you hate.
It's not like that's just what I do, and you know, okay.
I know.
I'm allowed by the rules to do it.
We love you, Moo Cow.
However, I was throwing sandwiches to my medic all the time, and I believe that in 6s sandwiches are not whitelisted, so I don't know how I quite got away with that, and they never picked up on that, so we won.
Isn't it in 6s? I don't play 6s, I'm sorry, I'm strictly heavy. But, isn't it in 6s most of the items are whitelisted? Or not whitelisted? And server
Whoa.
shut down.
I lost the server. Maybe they won, and then they didn't, let us finish out.
And they shut down the server right away.
Oh, that's anticlimactic. Oh, wow. Raz, someone told me the festive sandwich is not blacklist. I have a festive strange
yeah.
Sammy, so maybe that's why. Yeah, good stuff. The festive
Why-
strange, then.
Why would the festive sandwich be allowed, but the regular sandwich not be allowed? Is it
It's
like
so
Christmas
cool.
cheer?
It's so cool. Come on. It actually counts the number of morsels eaten.
What is your sandwich named?
I don't think it has a name.
Really?
It might be named fruitcake. I don't know.
Mine's named fruitcake. And my description is not this shit again.
I don't know. But they never got around to banning it. Yeah, so I did the whole 6s things. Well, somebody won.
You won.
And I'm guessing Hue won because they were winning, and if they would have finished that out, that they would have reached the win limit.
Any idea why they shut the server off? Like, was it a rage quit?
I bet they just oh yeah, Hue won, confirmed by Ilu. I bet that they just reached the win limit and they didn't think about us being a minute and a half behind
Oh,
because we were watching on STV.
makes me sad. And happy at the same time. You won. Yes.
All right, well, Hue wins and goes to let's see, what were they? They were 1 and 2. No, they were 1 and 2, so they're 2 and 2. So they don't have a losing record.
But this is Highlander. No one loses. Everyone wins and has a good time.
It says Hue won in the feed, so that makes it official, and the scout's saying it. So wearing the hot dog hat. So, anyways, boy, that wasn't a very fun ending.
It was a very quick match, but it was a good match, and you got to see a lot of good plays.
I just want to thank Hibafrab's homies in space and his mom.
So, what was the play of the day?
Wow, the play of the day. I saw both teams. I'm gonna have to say that it was the spy that was doing the stabbing, the blue spy
doing the stabbing.
Yeah, the Hue spy, and he was just kind of so patient there with a cloak and dagger.
I would argue with you about the pyro, who constantly air blasted back those Ubers. It was a fantastic job.
Yeah, I would agree. Like this map is so fun since it's Koth for the big sweeping views, but the viewpoint is also really fun. Especially like spies. I love watching spies sneak up on people, especially the patient, evil ones.
You almost want to yell at the other team to turn around.
Yeah, I want to say Kai jumped in, and good game, Kai. Good stuff. We didn't say anything bad about you the whole time, I don't think, other than the fact that we're guessing that you're doing this because, hey, I'm a medic and you're a heavy. Let's do the opposite, and have some fun with it.
If I was in your shoes, I'd probably do the same thing, but I'm not.
Well, role playing helps you mix things up, just whatever. I love playing medic once in a while, but I don't think I could do it like for a whole season.
Mm-mm. And what do you think was the fail?
I didn't. I mean, I have to say this. I didn't see a lot of fails. I didn't see a lot of awesome plays. I think that both teams played as expected. There was nothing like fantastic, like a scout trying to take on a whole team. You can pick on a spy for fail stabbing, but I don't really like to do that. That's too easy because they miss stabs all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Unless they're like the coveted ones.
The ones who are supposed to be so good.
Hibafrab, the fail. Okay. So the fail is actually Hibafrab.
Hibafrab, can you tell us what the fail was?
And I need to say, you guys are saying there's a lack of sniper action. The sniper action picked up. I liked Moof did a couple great snipes and started taking forward position, and it picked up. I'm thinking, Hibafrab, I had jumbled calls because I'm bad. No, so I think the snipers heated up and it turned into more of a sniper battle. This is the best map for snipers I think there is in competitive. I mean, come on, you spawn, you take 10 steps out, and you're in a great place to see 80% of the map. You can't cap until you walk into a sniper range, and a great sniper just tears a team apart. They definitely fired up in the later rounds. Early rounds, though, they were like bottom of the team or bottom 3. So the battle heated up, and that's what I worry about. Like when you're playing like at a higher level, you're dead. You just don't even think about, unless you hear the call that the sniper's down. Don't even think about climbing the steps, right?
Totally.
User in your channel timed out. Connection lost. Connected. Connection lost.
Yeah, I think the other guy's disconnected, but alright, we'll see you later next week. Bye, guys.